Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, 'cause I grind.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Gene Edwards. You're watching Lubed. This is the off-season edition for June the 25th, 2022. Got a couple of news stories to talk about. It's been a pretty quiet week for the most part. I'll get into that shortly. I do want to discuss a prop that I purchased through Facebook. You know how you flip through stuff, and of course, I don't know if they listen to your microphones or what, but it always seems like stuff that you mention or interests, they always seem to pop up. Well, I found one that got me suckered into it. But those of you who know who Jeff Dunham is, he is a comedian slash ventriloquist that tours the world. Fairly famous guy. And one of his characters, one of his props, is Ahmed the Dead Terrorist. And a couple of his signature lines are, "You laugh, I laugh. You cry, I cry." And then the biggest signature line is, "If you offend my," and then here it's the Oilers, "I kill you." Just signature lines. So I saw this, and the fact that it is customizable, and I got lubed on the sleeves. I was like, I got to get that for my off-season prop. So that's my new off-season hoodie. I'm going to throw it on right now. With magic like that, I think I can go on tour with Jeff Dunham. But yeah, it's a very, very comfortable coat. A little bit bigger for my liking. I went a little bit bigger. I am a fairly big person, but I ordered this. It's a little bit big. I hope it does shrink a little bit, but I'm okay with it. It's very comfortable, though. So I'm happy I made this purchase. Anyway, let's get into the news of the week. So the big news is the Edmonton Oilers have brought back Jay Woodcroft. I think that was a no-brainer. We all knew that was going to happen, considering that the ship that we were headed for was headed for an iceberg, and he was able to right the ship, turn it around, and not only bring us into a playoff team, but bring us as a top 4 team, and who knows what they would have done if they weren't as banged up and injured as they were. So I think the Oilers have had some good learning lessons. I think their hunger and drive is going to be a lot more for next year. I really expect big things next season. And Jay Woodcroft is going to be running the guns again and hopefully getting something good going again. However, there was a few things that kind of threw me off with this, is the fact that Dave Manson still is unsigned. It sounds like Jay Woodcroft is going to be the one to make those decisions. So that really kind of surprised me, because when Woodcroft and Manson first came, they came together as a pair. Woodcroft always mentioned them in the same light when asked media questions and speculation. It was always when we came. So It was kind of odd, the fact that Dave Manson is still unsigned. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it. But as far as we know, the only one, as far as head coaching or as far as the coaching staff goes, the only one that right now is signed is Jay Woodcroft, and we'll find out about the rest of them later. All right, another big piece of news is the Young Guns tournament featuring the Winnipeg Jets, Calgary Flames, Vancouver Canucks, and the Edmonton Oilers is back, and it is going to be in Penticton again, starting this September. I believe it's September 16th to 19th is when the tournament will be. I attended a couple of these when I first moved out to Kelowna. It's a good time. I was able to see Jesse Puljujarvi's rookie year. So for me, being far, far away from Edmonton and not being able to attend the games as frequently as I would like to go see this, it's kind of at least a little something for me. So I do plan on attending these games, or attending at least one game. It's actually fairly cheap. I think I paid $20 for a ticket. But then again, you're not getting the likes of McDavid. You're getting all the guys that the Oilers draft this year, and draft picks from last year. So I'll probably see Borgo and all that kind of stuff. It's not bad. It's actually a really good time. I was happy to go the first couple times, and I was very upset that they canceled it. Now, their reasons for canceling, as they said, it was COVID, but I really don't think COVID was the reason, because they canceled. The last year they did it was 2018. They canceled in 2019. Now, COVID was just starting to make its name in September of 2019. It was still in Wuhan. It was starting to become a big deal in Wuhan, but it was still not on North American soil. So for them to say that it was canceled because of COVID, I don't necessarily buy that. Anyway, guys, that is pretty much all I have for you today. Hopefully we'll have a little bit more news to talk about next week. But it was a fairly quiet week. Just a reminder that the NHL entry draft is coming up. We'll see what the Oilers do there. Obviously, I will be doing a video on that Saturday following the picks. And whatever news I do get, I will collaborate and bring them to you every Saturday until the season starts. And then I go back into full swing with game reviews and previews. We will talk soon, guys. You have an amazing week. Enjoy your summer.
As you fade away.